an epitome of love built by a great emperor in memory of his beloved wife. The three-story gateway, made of red sandstone with white marble inlay, is symbolically a transition point between the inner and the outer world. Through the vaulted entrance, the visitor is blessed with the first view of the Taj Mahal. Distant, ethereal, and yet perfect. It is worth one's while to pause here to appreciate the water pavilions, the ponds, fountains, and charbagh settings. The point of convergence of the charbagh complex is occupied by a pond. In other Mughal mausoleums, the tomb was placed here, but in the case of the Taj Mahal, it has been shifted to the north of the charbagh complex. The process of evolvement in Mughal architecture had reached a stage where the minarets were separated from the tomb and placed directly opposite to the point of detachment. Rabindranath Tagore has described the Taj Mahal as an ageless teardrop glistening spotlessly bright on the cheek of time. The dome is indeed the crowning glory of the Taj Mahal. It is majestic and towers above the edifice. The alcoves on the facade allow the viewer to see the play of light and shade. The inscriptions appear to be of the same size, but the fact is that the size of the letters keeps increasing in proportion to the height to convey this impression. The slender turrets rising from the plinth to the skyline above mark each section of the facade. The Kalash surmounting the dome and the Chhatris brings to the fore the influence of Hindu temple architecture on the Mughal architects. The passage going down to the graves being blocked, the visitors of today can only enjoy the beautiful cenotaph hall. The octagonal cenotaph hall has inscriptions on the borders of its arches. The ornamentation of the interior consists of splendid jali work, inlay work of precious stones on the sides of the jalis, and pietra dura on the cenotaph. The cenotaph of Mumtaz Mahal takes the center stage of this hall, while that of her husband is on her side. Quranic ayats are inscribed on the cenotaph of Mumtaz Mahal. While the cenotaph of Shah Jahan is decorated with floral designs and motifs. With a conspicuously placed inkwell. The cenotaphs are encased in a beautifully carved marble screen. The art of inlay reached its pinnacle with 48 stones set in marble to create a single flower. Intricately carved dados adorn this hall. The three-domed masjid is beautiful in itself, but the architects made sure that it was subservient to the main mausoleum. The musallas are made using a combination of red marble with black and yellow stone. The Qibla wall has a sunken niche of white marble. The simple Rajasthani folk art of incised painting has been used very effectively for the ornamentation of the masjid interior. From the gardens of Zainabad in Burhanpur, the mortal remains of Taj Mahal were kept here for 16 years before shifting to the main tomb. The building on the east of the Taj Mahal is identical to the masjid and is often referred to as its Jawab. It is very doubtful that this Mehman Khana or guest house ever performed its original purpose, but it did provide the symmetrical setting. The builders of the Taj had intended that the visitor should also have a view through the droplets of these fountains. This wonder in white marble has the same aesthetic appeal today as it had 450 years back. Its beauty and splendor will continue to inspire lovers for centuries to come.